This video we are discussing project-based metrics authorization strategy. Project-based metrics authorization allows configuring permission for each item or agent independently. Permission applied to such items or agents that are granted in the global configuration apply to all of them unless they don't inherit to global permissions. You can control each item permission using job level metrics configuration. Global level permissions are inherit to all jobs, but if you grant permission to job level that does not inherit to other jobs, you can control permission and access of each item independently using job level metrics configuration of project based metrics authorization. Contents: how to set up project based metrics authorization strategy, how to add users in global configuration, how to add users in job configuration, how to grant privileges in global and job configuration, authorization setup and configuration. We can log in as administrator user Jenkins. To enable project-based metrics authorization, first go to Manage Jenkins. Then Security. Here, authorization section, we need to enable the project-based metrics authorization strategy. Now we have enabled the Jenkins project-based metrics authorization strategy. We can log in as a normal user now. We can see that the user don't have permission to access Jenkins. So we need to add the user in the matrix and grant privileges to the user to get Jenkins access. After enabling project-based metric authorization strategy, a new option will be available in the job configuration. So we can control each job in the Jenkins. Once we grant privileges in the job section that does not inherit to other jobs. If you enable in the global section, that will inherit to all jobs. So we want to inherit certain privileges to the user, then we can give in the global section. The remaining we can give in the job configuration. Now we can add user in the global section, and I am giving only the read permission to the user. I am adding dev user 1 in the global configuration and giving read permission. So the remaining permission we can give in the job section. In the job configuration, dev job 1, I am adding the user so that the user will get access to this job. Here I am adding the dev user 1. I am adding the user here, giving read access to this job, not giving any other access now. Now we can log in with the dev user 1. We can see that the user have access to dev job 1, don't have any other privileges. The privileges are not inherent to the other jobs. You can control each job using project-based matrix authorization strategy. Now we can log in as admin user Jenkins. We can add few more users in the global configuration. We can go to manage Jenkins. Then we can add users in the global configuration. I am adding 5 users in the global configuration now. I have added 5 users in global configuration and giving read access to Jenkins, not giving any job or agent access here. If you give any privileges here, that will inherit to all jobs. Now we can go through the job configuration and give access to the users. Dev job 1, I am adding 3 users. Dev user 1 and dev user 2, I am giving some privileges. I am not giving any privileges to dev user 3. Dev user 1 and dev user 2, I have given some privileges. Dev user 3, I am not giving any read access. Now we can give privileges to dev job 2. Here I am adding 2 users. Dev user 1 and dev user 2. Both I have given read and few privileges. Next we can go through dev job 3. Here I am adding 2 users. added two users and giving read privileges to the users. After that, login with each user and we can check the privileges users and job specific or not. Now we can login as dev user 1. We have added dev user in 3 jobs authentication metrics. So the dev user have access to 3 jobs. We have given delete permission to job 1 and read access permission to other jobs. We can check that now. Now we can see that the permissions are not inheriting to other jobs. We can control each job using project-based metrics authorization strategy. We can log in as dev user 2. Dev user 2, we have given all permission to dev job 1. We can see that the user have all permission to dev job 1. Other jobs we have given read permissions. So we can check the dev job 2. The user have only read access. As per the requirement, we can give the permission to jobs. Now we can log in as dev user 3. Dev user 3 we have added in one job matrix and we don't give any read permission. So the user don't have access to Jenkins jobs, but it has read access to Jenkins. So our project based authorization strategy has been completed now. If you liked my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel.